In this example, we're going to show how to import and grade a simple plane surface in Ezigrade. First thing we do, we need to create a new field. So go File, New. We need to select a folder for it to live in. I'll put it in my Documents folder. And Ezigrade 2 when it arrives. And we'll call this example1. So we just type in example1 next to file name, click open. Alright, so we might have to make it full screen, so just hit the maximise button there. Now at the moment we haven't got any data in this job, so we're going to read in a Trimble multiplane file from the File menu, File, Import. So there's a number of different formats we can use. We'll select the Import Multiplane Text. Now we need to browse to the file we're going to import. It's in the Downloads directory. And it's called multiplane.txt. So if we can select it, click open, and now the job's read in. Now at the moment we can't see a grid or anything, so we'll define a grid. So next to on the grid side of the mainframe, click on Reset. Now we can see our grid. Now if you click on the grid, we can drag it, we can rotate it, we can stretch it both ways. So we're happy with what we've got. This is just an iterative process. Keep going until you're happy with what you've got. It's not necessary to have a grid, but it's good for some of the final reports. Okay, so I set up our grid. Now to do the actual grading is quite simple. On the left hand side here we can see we need to set the cut and fill. We're now going to leave it 120. Now the bearing borrow 0, we can ignore these for a plane solution. Just tell it we're using a plane solution. Click on the grading menu and grading. Okay, now what that's telling us, we need to create a surface before this will work. So from the contour menu, you go contour, form model. That forms a digital terrain model. We can view that under view triangles. And it's always handy to look at some contours as well. That just shows you what the surface looks like before we grade it. So now to do the grade, just click on grading and grading. We can ignore all this for a plane surface, just click OK. And that's actually done the job. It's got a cut volume of -3,800 and a fill volume of 3,200. Now to test, to actually look at what we've created, best idea is to create a design surface. So click on Contour, Surface Parameters, Add, and a Design Surface. Now again, form the model. This is for the design, and contour, calculate contours. Now you'll see here the actual design we've created is a series of contours that are running parallel, which is what you would expect for a plane surface. So we've put the least squares plane to fit this job. From here you may wish to look at how much cut and fill you need to move, so you can go contour, surface parameters, add again, and this time we want a different surface. That tells us the difference between where we started from and where we are. Again, form the model, calculate some contours. Now In this, it's probably better to have a like a coloured in job. So click on contour, surface parameters, surface colours. Now just say we want surface colours, we want to shade by height, we've got a legend and surface area. Click on restore colours. So you can save your own set of colours and you can restore them later, otherwise you can find them individually. And here, use cut fill defaults just as a quick way of setting up. Go OK. Yep, something hasn't worked, so go back in contour, surface colours, and we've got to make sure it's surface colours thing's ticked. Still nothing. Contour, surface parameters, surface colours, shade by height, legend, that. Okay. Okay, and that's our final job, and that shows you the cut and fill. Now if you move the cursor around the screen, if you look towards the bottom right, you can actually see where it says next to H, that is the actual height. So in that spot we're in 64 mils of cut, and over here we're in 66 mils of fill. So now you can just export it to your tractor or grader or wherever you're going to, or set up your laser. There's some reports here that helps you do that, but this is the end of this this video. Thank you.